Hi, everyone. My name is Mr. Eddy. I'm a teacher at Peak High School, where I teach speech and debate. And part of the community that we involve in is a little different than, say, drama interpretation or drama, as you know, by theater, where you're up on the stage and you're acting. I'm going to show you a couple different documents, but the first thing that I want to do is just basically show you what we do in interpretation. This is a two-man script where they've taken a play script and the two people are acting them out according to interpretation rules and guidelines.
Is code D264 performing 50 Shades of Chicken.
Teaser.
I glance around the spotless kitchen. I don't eat it in. I share a shelf in the fridge with a hand so enormous she's so much cooler than I am. Suddenly, the fridge door swings open, and I find myself falling. Instantly, I feel hands on me, lifting me up from the tile. My rescue.
Now notice they're not touching each other.
On the countertop. He's young, handsome, and clearly works out. But it's his hands that have me mesmerized. I see a long knife rack filled with steel blades of all kinds. You like my collection? Extraordinary. Like an artist's tools. I couldn't agree more. For some reason, I find myself blushing. So, there must be 4 dozen knives up there. 50, to be precise. This kitchen is my domain, and I need to have complete control when I prep.
Now they're going into the introduction.
In 2011, the literary world was spanked and set aflame when the erotic romance novel phenomenon known as 50 Shades of Grey exploded onto the scene. Today, I, a brown vegetarian boy, and I, a white carnivorous girl, have set aside our differences to move on to the next phase of literary greatness. Semi-erotic cookbooks. So whether you like dark meat or white meat, just remember, the type of chicken you like doesn't make you racist. Or does it? "50 Shades of Chicken," a cookbook by F.L. Fowler. Because it's time to cook.
Notice there's no direct eye contact.
Okay, so I want to cook you whole. Wait. So you want to make dinner out of me? No, Miss Hen. First of all, I don't make dinner. I cook. Hard. Second, if we're going to do this, we need to look at some recipes together. Recipes? Me and a recipe? What I'm going to do to you will be very intense. Chicken, what's the safe word? Golden. If I'm in danger of drying out, cook me whole. I'm gonna rub you with extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin breast! 1 tablespoon of brandy. Wow! 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Pepper! And 1 chicken, patted dry with paper towels. When the mood is right, preheat the oven to 400 degrees. In a medium bowl, whisk together. Whisk. With your chicken, work your way down onto the thighs. And repeat. Extra virgin breast. Ding!
This is a transition when they do things like that.
Golden, 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 golden! So tell me, do you want it? What could I want besides a little salt and pepper? You know, spices. I've never been seasoned before. Or even prepped. Never. So no one's ever even golden frisked you? No. No. Look, I just don't know if I'm ready for the spicy stuff, you know? Another recipe. Today's recipe. Sexy sliders. Marinate the chicken limbs in liver with salt and pepper. Add sage and a tablespoon of olive oil.
And if you've noticed, they use the transitions from where they're going from one recipe to another. Again, no eye contact. No touching.
Doss, well. Doss! Let marinate in the fridge until the chicken is begging you for it. Doss! About 6 hours. Doss! Overnight. Doss! Pounding the chicken is optional, depending on how much they want it. Smack! 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 Sexy sliders. Penny for your thoughts, Miss Hen? He's way out of my league. He says I'm the most beautiful ingredient he's ever seen, but I'm just imagining his hands traveling up my thighs. You have a lot of little bones. A china bowl garland with flowers. I could get used to a china bowl like this. So, you ever wonder what's on the other side of your limits? He then pulls a piece of red meat from my drumstick, and then he ties me up, and then he massages me with herbs and spices that smell just like the south of France. So what kind of stove do you have? It's a Wolf LP dual fuel with 6 dual brass burners and an infrared griddle. Boys and their toys. He then flips the switch, and the outside igniter turns on. Listen.
And notice there's no props. Everything is done by you, pantomime.
We need to look at one more recipe. Hey, yo! Chicken liver crostini? Serve 6! Oil in a large skillet over high heat. Liver's eye tank comes in to rosy. Scoop! Chicken wrap! Chicken Chicken wrap. Chicken. Heat to high. Add the sherry. Put into minister of rosemary. Let them get brown. Add chicken liver with salt and pepper. Use it as food chips for the liver. Blue liver mixture in the food processor. Sprinkle with sea salt and consume. Yeah.
The general rule of thumb is that each character's got to
sausage under a
move
bed of
at
rice.
least once every 30 to 45 seconds.
Turmeric, garam masala, and ginger penetrate my dreams. Golden! Golden, 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 golden! The oven door flies open, and he pulls me out. You can't be overcooked. What have I done? My skin is tightly crisped. My insides are still tingling from where he seasoned me. But he acts as if the beauty of the food were not enough. Why does he always take it to another level? Where will it stop? Miss Head, I'm not the right man for you. Wait, what? You're perfect as you are. My singular taste would only lead you astray. You need to stay away from me. What are you talking about? I'm heartbroken. I guess he's really not hungry. For me. Miss Anne, wait! I just couldn't stop thinking about you. There's something about you, Miss Hen. I don't know what it is, but I find I must have you. I'm dumbstruck by this hungry expression. To be desired by this golden god of a cook. I just love chicken. And I love you too, Chef. You're my happy ending. And I'm yours. Sometimes a girl just wants to be treated like a chicken.
And it has to tell a complete story.
Will you marinate me? Agog.
Now, not to scare you all, but that was at the national tournament a couple years ago, and I believe this duo placed second in the nation with what you just saw. They actually did this in front of a crowd, a live crowd of over 2,000 people. Nationals is also mainstreaming all of national events or final events, and that's actually going on this weekend. But in the packet that I sent to you that you've seen, I put a PowerPoint out there, And there's just a couple things that I want to go over on the PowerPoint just to help clarify now that you've seen the event, and if you would have any questions or anything. Okay, the basic rules is that the selections can be either humorous or serious, and it's got to be from a published work. The time presentation is not to exceed 10 minutes, and there's a 30-second grace. Each selection must include an introduction where you're telling the author title and the author title of the work, and the selection should be memorized and presented without the use of any physical objects. Now, I'm sure that you've noticed that it's somewhat like theater, but in some respects that it's not. And the biggest difference between interpretation and theater is in interpretation, the piece is the most important thing going on. We want to make sure that you are grasping the author's intent. The selection, now, if, for example, that you want to get into the speech program at your school, there's a lot of different organizations and things that you can get into, such as the National Speech and Debate Association, the Texas Forensics Association, the LBJ, which is a district qualifier, and this is the tournament that you qualify for nationals at. And then there's a tournament of champions for some individual events, and then the charter schools also have their own program. Also, in the packet that I sent out, you have a list of different plays that you can go through and read, and it gives you a description of them. Just look for them. Like the first one is Humor for Guys. So you can read the description and see if that's what you'd like to do. And if you want to use that script, then you can let me know and I can send the script to you. The other document that I gave to you is, remember I told you that you have to be moving at least every 30 to 45 seconds in duo. And this is foot placement. This tells you what this means wherever your feet are placed. So for example, in quarter in, this means it's great for conversations. It builds a sense of conflict or argument and works well for intimate movements. So based upon where you have your feet and how it's associated with your partner gives the different types of moods and settings that you're trying to portray. And the quarter out is good for arguments, memories, and song and dance. So again, look through these so that you understand how it's important where you place your feet. If you have any questions or if you are interested in doing a duo and a partner or something, you can contact me at debate, DEBATE 001 @gmail.com, and I can send you the information and we can get working together to try to get your duo together. If you have any questions, go ahead and send those to debate001 @gmail.com as well, and I can get back with you. Thanks, guys. As a